After eating, you will behave like a grenade, huh? Explode like a grenade. Huh?
What's my answer? Because even come from 1 week, you're not asking.
He informed.
I informed to Max and don't message me.
Kavi, what you are doing? Which subject? Which subject you are doing? Physics, if you are doing, ask me. The break time, ask me. Yeah. Pandi came and went. No.
Only concepts.
Waves not finished, right?
Oh, Sundays I have to do.
Join Pandi, why you left? No. He came and
Sir, I'm in the meeting.
whatever network connection, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All are over. Exams over, huh?
Yes, sir. Over.
Okay.
It's there.
Okay, you people, Srinidhi, Vishal missed Friday, Saturday classes. You missed. Sorry, Saturday class, Sunday class you missed. But don't worry, I will revise once again.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
For them, last I will revise. But for all together, new concept I will start. Okay. Today, very important concept. Harmonic. Harmonics. Sorry, yes, sir. I forgot to write harmonics. So, what is exactly harmonic meaning? So, in our day-to-day life, there are many harmonics. Do you know one competition is there? One singer is there. She has to sing. She has to maintain one specific frequency, and she will keep one glass in front of her. With the modulating the frequency, she will break the glass without touching. What? Anything you want to say, Jiva? Why you sat very far from Vaishnav?
No place, sir.
He's watching you.
Camera and this much there is there.
He wants to say something.
Sir, then Indian ladies would be winning. Let's go.
Because when frequency of that singer same as frequency of that glass, what will happen? The particles, the molecules of that glass will vibrate, will oscillate with the greater amplitude. That phenomena is called a resonance. Resonance means the phenomena in which all particles are vibrating with the greater amplitude or with the constructive interference. I told you, you invested amplitude A, one sound wave A and another sound wave A. What is the resultant wave amplitude do you expect? Every average human being will expect 2A. But because of the constructive interference, what is the maximum intensity? 4A. Means the intensity amplitude is multiplied. That's what you will hear, extreme noise. Okay. And also, you know, the soldiers are not taking march fast, march on the suspension bridges. Bridges or suspension bridges, ordinary bridges. Why? When they are doing marching, their frequency of the foot, if it is equal to frequency of the bridge, what bridge molecules will do? They will also vibrate with the greater amplitude. So cracks will occur and finally bridge may collapse also. Say yes or no? Correct or not? That's what even in the coal mines, gold mines, nearby 20 kilometer periphery, 30 kilometer periphery, there are no residential apartments or houses. Do you know this? Why? During the extraction of
Periphery.
periphery,
Oh, periphery. You got periphery.
radius, periphery of radius 40 kilometers.
Right.
Periphery means periphery of 40 kilometer means this
Sir,
is
it's perimeter, right? Circumference.
it says perimeter. Periphery means about the
area.
center from 40 kilometer radially. Perimeter means 2 pi r. I understand. Peri means periphery.
Sorry.
Peripheral means that is a border line from the center 40 kilometers I said. That is my meaning. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That too, please don't expect.
So means in that area.
I'm not like you max knowledge. I don't have that. Okay. That perimeter. Okay. Periphery means what? In meaning where the mine is there, from that periphery 40 kilometers exactly. Everywhere 40 kilometers. No construction of the houses and apartment. Why? During the extraction of the coal, during the digging, you have to explode dynamites. Correct or not? Means when you explode dynamite, earth will vibrate. Earth is vibrated means through the medium of the soil, nearby apartments and cells also will be vibrated. If this frequency, if that frequency same means what will happen? Resonance taking place or harmonic. Another name is what? Harmonic also taking place. What will happen then? That building may get cracks first. Thereafter, No need of waiting for collapse. One crack happen now. What will happen? Automatically it will expand and it may collapse also. Correct or not? That's what. So no investment, no real investment made beside the coal mine or gold mines or whatever the mines are there.
Okay.
Understood now? Let us take one small activity. I think in your, if I am not wrong, in your school already you have done this harmonics. Your instructor, physics instructor might have given one U-shaped tube. You may fill with water. He may given vibrating tuning fork, and you brought near the mouth of that pipe.
Some sound will be.
Yeah, some what do you call some different noise,
Yes, sir.
grumbling noise, and very intensified noise.
Correct,
When you vibrate the tuning fork, and if you keep your ear, you will hear normal sound only. But when the same vibrating tuning fork keep in front of the mouth of that pipe, a very extreme noise you will get. That is happened because of the resonance or harmonic. So let me explain why these harmonics will produce. Slightly I will revise. For example, first of all, closed pipe harmonics. Which pipe? Closed pipe harmonics. Closed pipe means don't feel two sides are closed. Only one side is closed and other side is what? Open. So I'm taking that. This is one closed pipe. One side is filled with water. Actually, it is U-shaped tube. Don't ask me, sir, where is U-shaped tube? I am ignored it. Understood? Here, water is acting like a rigid boundary. Understood? So one side is open and other side is closed. So it is called closed pipe. Is it clear? Let's say the length of the air column is how much? Let's say the length of the air column is L meter. So what you have to do the activity, you have to bring one very small frequency, one small tuning fork you have to bring, and you have to vibrate it. What you have to do? You have to vibrate it. Let's say the frequency of this tuning fork is F0. If you brought this vibrated tuning fork here, what will happen? For suppose just now we brought it. What will happen? One wave is incidenting on the rigid boundary. What will happen? One wave is falling on the rigid boundary. What will happen? It will reflect back. Right?
Yes,
It is also, wave is also acting like a elastic ball.
This side it is closed.
Huh?
Both side it is closed.
This side is closed. This side is open. So what will happen after that? Respond after that, what will happen? It will be inverted. That incident wave hitting the rigid boundary, it will be inverted like this and going upside. Like that, between incident waves and reflected waves, what kind of phenomena taking place? Superposition taking place. Interference taking place. Correct or not? As a result, what will happen? Stationary waves will be seen. Understood? This is one crest. This is one trough. This is the incident wave crest. This is a reflected wave trough. As a result, what will happen? It is nullified, no? Intensity will become zero, no? That point is only called a node. So at this point, again I am repeating, please listen carefully. One crest of the incident wave, one trough of the reflected wave undergoing destructive interference. Here, if you keep your ear at this point, can you hear any noise? Even though two sound waves are going, you will say, sir, speaker, sir, you did not switch on, sir, you will tell.
Yes,
Are you understanding the logic? If you assume these are the two lights, one is crest of light wave, another one is trough of light wave. Trough of light wave. What will happen if you are standing here? Even though two light waves are there, even though two torch lights are there, but you will be in the darkness. Means between crest and trough, what kind of phenomena is going on? Destructive interference taking place. So where there is no displacement of the medium particles, that positions are called what here? Nodes. Now let us see vice versa. Vice versa means one crest of the incident wave will superimpose trough of the reflected wave. Sorry, crest of the another reflected wave. What will happen right now? As I told you, your investment is plus A and plus A only. In the resultant wave, what do you expect? When crest is overlapped on crest, the resultant wave, what do you feel? 2A, but not 2A. 4A will happen. How many? 4A will happen. Yes or no? This intensity is I naught. This intensity is I naught. But in the resultant wave, what will happen? 4 I naught will happen, students. Yes or no?
yes, sir.
Means 4A square will happen. Correct or not?
4A.
Amplitude is A. What will happen? 4 into A square will happen. What the name of that phenomena is called? Constructive interference. Where the displacement is maximum is called maximum. Here if you keep your ear, what do you notice? Sound will be extremely multiplied. Are you understanding? Intolerable sound you can hear. Here if you are sitting here, you will hear zero noise. But here, more noise. Yes or no? What the name of this phenomena is called? Constructive interference. What the name of this position is called? Anti-node. What the name of the position? Anti-node. So, initially, I have used, if you watch some wave trains, this is one wave, this is another wave. If you see the waves, it will be like this. This is called one full stationary wave. Two loops together is called one full stationary wave, and lambda equal to what here? Wavelength of the one full stationary wave. As I am using very small frequency, actually your instructor will give some 7-8 tuning forks which are in the ascending order. Their frequencies in the ascending order. Like that, first 56 Hz is given, next 112, next 212, next 312, next 412, 512, like that, 612, 712, like that, keep on increasing. First I started with a very small frequency. What will happen now? Tell me. Between this incident wave and reflected wave, superposition taking place. So resultant wave will be formed. You know, frequency is nothing but what? V by lambda. As I used very small frequency, more wavelength should be accommodated. More wavelength means, can you displace this rigid boundary? No displacement means always node will be formed, antinode will be formed. Node. Very good. Only node will be formed. What is the concept of node? The point where there is no displacement of the particle is called a node here. This is which boundary? Free boundary. Free boundary, that medium particle can have the maximum amplitude. So what? Only antinode will be formed. So only I can accommodate, here only I can accommodate 1/4 of stationary wave. That much big wave only I can accommodate. I try to accommodate, but only I am able to accommodate 1/4 of stationary wave. Understood?
During constructive interference, it will be 4a or 4a square, sir. Amplitude.
4a square.
How's a square?
We discussed na intensity. What is the intensity of
Sir, but before you did first 4a.
4a square, sir? See, I will explain also. What is intensity of the first wave, right? K into A1 square, na? What is intensity of the second wave? K into A2 square. And what is maximum intensity? How much? I1 plus
I2.
I2 plus 2 under root of I1 I2 into cosine pi. Cosine pi value will be plus 1 only, na? So I1 value how much? K1 A square plus, I will take 2 amplitudes of same. So what do you get? K square plus 2 into how much?
K.
K into A square. So 2K A square plus 2K square how much? 4 times, na?
K square. Okay, sir.
I1 equal to K into A square. Here K into A square directly this step I have done. So you will get 4K A square. What is your investment? I0 plus I0 means Ka square and Ka square. Actually, intensity of the wave should be 2Ka square.
Yes, sir.
But it is 2 times more you got. I am telling them. Are you understanding? Please add the square. Concept is correct only. I maybe forgot to spell to that square. That's all. Clean now? Understood. So now, clean means okay. So tell me, clean or clear? What is the distance between this one antinode and one node? Successive nearby node and antinode how much? Lambda by 4 only. So I can write L equal to how much? Lambda by 4. So I can write L equal to lambda by 4. Lambda equal to how much? 4 into L. What is the frequency? I mean fundamental frequency formula V by
Lambda.
lambda. So V by lambda value how much here? 4 into L. This is the velocity. Search right side. You can get it. Okay, so here quotient is 1 is there, na? Quotient of this velocity 1 is there, na? That's what it is called. First harmonic. What is the name of this? First harmonic frequency or fundamental frequency or fundamental harmonic or zeroth overtone. These terms are very important. Question setter play with the terms only. So you have to remember. Generally, I will not write statements, but I am writing means you have to understand. What is the name of this? Fundamental. What is it, students? Fundamental harmonic. Or another name? First harmonic. First harmonic. Or another name is what? Zeroth overtone. Zeroth overtone. So these 3 terms compulsory you have to remember. As of now, this sound waves propagating in the gas, na? Air is nothing but which gas, students? Please respond. Air is monoatomic, right?
Diatomic, sir.
Diatomic. 80% is nitrogen, na? Nitrogen is the diatomic. So when sound wave is propagating in the gas medium, could you please tell what the velocity of the sound in the gas? V is equal to under root of how much? Gamma P by rho. Rho is nothing but density of the air or gas. P is the pressure. Gamma is nothing but ratio of the molar specific heat. Understood? So you can also write fundamental frequency how much? 1 by you know wave optics also there. There. Check patiently. You will get no patience for this generation. Under root of gamma P by rho here, students. Both are important. Now I increased the frequency. What I have done? I want to observe another harmonic. What I have to do? Please respond. What I have to do? I have to slightly increase the frequency. So wavelength will be decreasing Understood? So I have done that same thing. I'm taking the same closed pipe. Closed pipe means what? One side is rigid boundary. What do you expect? Which point you will expect right now?
Node.
Very good. Node. Here. Here. Anti-node. Understood?
Yes.
Earlier, watch this. This is one full stationary wave. One full stationary wave. This is node and this is node. This is anti-node. Means now I have to accommodate this one. Na? Earlier I accommodated only 1/4 of stationary wave.
Yes, sir.
Now I can accommodate another half of the stationary wave. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
From here to here extra I can accommodate. Why? Because at free boundary anti-node should be there and node should be there. So how I can accommodate like this one? Na? Say yes or no? Like this I can accommodate. Means here half of the stationary wave and 1/4 of the stationary wave. Total 3/4 of the stationary wave I have accommodated. Now you people tell me what is the length of this pipe? L equal to how much?
3/4 lambda.
This is lambda by 2. This is lambda by 2. And what is this?
1/4.
Lambda by 4. So lambda by 2 plus lambda by 4 how much?
3 lambda.
3 lambda by 4. Lambda value how much here? 4L by 3. Yes or no? What about the frequency? What is the formula for frequency?
V/lambda.
Very good. V by lambda. Put lambda value here. What do you get the frequency? V by lambda value how much? 4L by 3. Please watch the quotient. Quotient is 3 means that is third harmonic frequency. Means second frequency is missing. Under the constructive interference, it is completely missing. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the name of this? This point is important. Third harmonic frequency. Okay. And you can also call it as what? Here 0th overtone completed, na? First overtone. After 0, order will be continuous. So it is also called what? First overtone. So now hereafter we will use the logic. If I repeat with the highest frequency, if I slightly increase the frequency of the tuning fork, what do you expect next frequency?
5.
Shabash, 5e by 12. Next
7.
7. Next
9.
9.
Odd numbers.
Means all even harmonics are missing or absent completely. Only odd number harmonics only will be heard, will be perceived by the observer. So I can write here, I can generalize one statement. If you look into the order for closed pipe, for a closed pipe, if you look, what is the fundamental frequency? 1H. What is 1H? What is the meaning of 1H, students? First harmonic or 0th overtone equal to how much? 1 V by 12. Compulsory you have to memorize the standard result. Next one what? Next one what? Second harmonic or what? First overtone. How much that is?
3
3V by 12.
Sir, 4L, sir. 4L.
Sorry. Sorry, friends. Printing mistake. 4L. Next what? It will be continued, na? One mistake I have done here. What? Third harmonic. Next, which harmonic? Fifth harmonic. What is the order name? Overtone order.
Second.
Very good. Second overtone.
5V by
F equal to how much? 5E by 4L. Everything you have to remember. Now, what are the ratio of closed pipe harmonics we got? Ratio of closed pipe harmonics. Closed pipe harmonics. How much that is? 1:3:5 and so on. What are the ratio of missing harmonics? 2:4. Ratio of missing harmonics. How much that is? 2:3, 2:4:6 and so on. This is all about closed pipe harmonics, but in ideal case. Reality, slightly it will differ. What is that? Reality, slightly it will differ. In reality, is there any rule that only air molecules inside the pipe only should vibrate? Is there any protocol? If you play music in this room, only people in the room only they will dance. Some people outside the room also they will dance, no? No.
Sir, but they can listen to music, sir, how they will dance.
Generally, I am telling. Who is fond of dancing, they will dance outside also. What else? You won't dance, right? Oh, only people inside the room only they have to dance. I should not dance.
Outside, the police will come. Sir,
No.
if we are dancing inside, I think, sir, if we are dancing outside, think like, what is this better dancing center of the street?
See, we should not think about the other people. Correct? Okay, nothing wrong in it. Okay, so okay, so means only there is no rule, na? The air molecules slightly outside the pipe also they will do dance. Dancing in the sense they will vibrate.
If you are taking class in next classroom, then here which we will take notes.
Yeah, it will happen.
It is possible with mic.
Some, for example, some other lecturers are listening. I will also hear. Nothing wrong in it. I can hear.
We will take notes, sir. We should there and take notes.
Okay, we'll see. So, what are these harmonics? Are these are idealized harmonics? Idealized means what? Only air molecules inside the pipe only they will vibrate. But in reality, slight variation is there. Slightly outside the pipe also. What are they? This is refractive index of the glass with respect to water. Means μg by μw. Refractive index of the glass by refractive index of the W. According to Cauchy's law, mu is inversely proportional to wavelength. I mean, if refractive index of the prism increasing means wavelength will decrease. So inversely proportional means wavelength of the color in what do you say? Water is equal to divided by wavelength of the color in the glass. That is called Cauchy relation. Mu is inversely proportional to lambda. So refractive index of the water by refractive index of the glass equal to how much? Wavelength of the color in glass by wavelength of the color in water. So what do you did? We gave refractive index of the glass with respect to water is given. Respect to water is 9/8. No? So we can write wavelength of the color in water by wavelength of the color in glass. In the problem, wavelength of the color in glass is given. 4,000 angstrom. We substituted that. Then what, students? Next one. Non-idealized harmonics. What is that? Non-idealized harmonics. The non-idealized harmonics, what will happen if you see the fundamental frequency? Slightly the wave will come outside also like this. As I told you, some air particles outside the pipe also will oscillate. This is called end correction. If the diameter of the pipe, or suppose if the diameter of the pipe is d, means end correction exactly equal to 0.3 times of diameter. That value everyone should remember. That is the experimentally observed one. Now you people tell me, what is the total wavelength from here to here? How much? Lambda by 4. Lambda by 4 equal to what I can write? Length of the air column or length of the resonating column. How much? L plus C equal to how much here? Lambda by 4. What is lambda value? 4 into L plus C. So what is fundamental frequency? How much? V by lambda. So what is fundamental frequency I can write? V by 4 into L plus C.
What is E, sir?
E means end correction. End correction means the length of the wave outside the pipe is called end correction. The E meaning
Length of the wave.
end correction. In your book it is given end correction. E is nothing but length of the wave. Length of the wave which is just outside the pipe is called end correction. Then rewrite all the harmonics with end correction. I'm telling everyone, rewrite all the harmonics outside the pipe.
So it's the value in D or E, sir? Yeah.
E only.
E only.
So here what I can write? First harmonic. What another name?
Fundamental 0th.
0th overtone. That is how much?
V by 4 into L.
1 into V by 4 into
L plus.
L plus. Now you can repeat the logical order. What the order will come? Same third harmonic will come. Third harmonic is nothing but which overtone?
3 by
First overtone. That is how much?
3V by 4 into L
Very good.
plus C.
3V divided by 4 into L plus C. What I am keeping star mark, you should remember compulsory, then you can solve the problems very quickly. If you don't remember, it will take long time. And so on. How will you write fifth harmonic? Fifth harmonic is also called which overtone? Second overtone. That is how much? 5V divided by 4 into L plus C. Okay, that is the difference between the idealized and non-idealized. This is the non-idealized. Slightly air molecule outside the pipe also will do the oscillation. Now closed pipe completed. What's up next? Open pipe. What is the meaning of the open pipe?
Both the ends are open.
Very good. Both the ends are open. Sorry, no water. Both ends are free boundaries. Okay, closed pipe meaning one side is free boundary and another side is
called an organ pipe.
organ pipe also.
Why
you
is
can.
it called? Why is it
Argon.
organ? ORGN.
ORGN. Organ means meaning of the organ loud sound actually. If you, for example, if you use the same energy and if you whistle it with your mouth, you will get normal sound only. But when you play flute,
Yes, sir.
you will get some intensified sound because of the resonance. Organ meaning there loud noise. 4 times multiplied, na?
Yes, sir.
You invested 2I only, but how much you got intensity? 4 times, no? I plus I you invested. Actually, you are expected 2I only, but how much intensity is expected? So organ meaning intensified sound. That's all. That is called organ pipe. Understood? And let us see what is the open pipe. Let us repeat the same thing, open pipe also. Open pipe. Open pipe. First, how to start your activity? You should start your activity with the very small frequency. Means take one open pipe on either sides. What you have to do? You have to bring one vibrated tuning fork with a very small frequency. This side will be what? Node compulsory. This side also should be node. Then it should be like this only, na? You can accommodate only very large wave, so that too 1/4 of the stationary wave only. Sorry, half of the stationary wave only we have accommodated. This is 1/4. This is 1/4. How much totally? How much? Half of the stationary wave we have accommodated. What is this total? Lambda by 2 equal to how much here? L. L equal to how much? Lambda by 2. Lambda value how much here? 2 into L. What is fundamental frequency? V by lambda. So what is fundamental frequency? V by lambda value how much here? 2L. Means 1 into V by 2L. What is the name of this? I don't need to introduce to you people. What is this? First harmonic frequency or fundamental harmonic or zeroth order. V value I don't need to tell you. What is it? Velocity of the sound in the gas. How much? Under root of gamma P by rho. So what is the name of this? Fundamental frequency. Fundamental frequency. Next what? First harmonic. First harmonic frequency. Another name? Zeroth order. Zeroth order. OT means what? Order. Now, remaining harmonics you have to write. That is your present task, right? Now, more.
Task of the day.
Now you have to do.
Question of the day. It is not question, it is task.
Right? Try and tell the next frequency. Here after this one you have to remember, friend. Open pipe means V by 12 you have to compulsory remember. Tell me that how you can accommodate slightly increase the frequency. What you can accommodate? One loop you have to add, remember. Harmonic to harmonic, one extra loop you have to add. Check the previous pages also. One extra loop will come extra. Okay, for harmonic to harmonic. So, yes, yes. So it will be like this one, na? It will be coming like this one. Understood? One loop will come extra. So what is total length of this? Lambda equal to how much? L. So what is frequency next one? V by lambda. V by lambda means what? L means multiply with 2 and divide with 2. So what you can write? F equal to how much? 2 by 12 means what? Which harmonic is there next? Second harmonic. So no harmonic is missing here. All harmonics are presenting. So next harmonic you can measure, na? You can measure logically. Tell me here, what is the first harmonic or zeroth overtone? How much? How much, right? 1V by 12. Next what? Next which order will come? Respond. Second harmonic or very good. First OT, first overtone. How we can write? Very good. 2V by 12. Next, third harmonic or very good. Second overtone. That is how much? 3V by 12. So tell me what are the ratio of harmonics?
1:2.
Very good. 1:2:2, 3:2 and so on. So I'll write that point. Ratio of open pipe harmonics. Ratio of open pipe harmonics. How much? Ratio of open pipe harmonics. Equal to how much? 1:2, 2:2, 3:2 and so on. You repeat the same with end correction now itself.
Same only, sir.
For everything end correction.
Sir, for first harmonic, it is
1
equals to 1b by 2,
2 bracket that
2 into L.
Think and tell. Two ends are there, na? Upside E and E you have to add. So how you have to write? E by 2 into L plus 2E it will come. With end correction, how it will come? 1V by 2 into how much? L plus 2E will come. If you have doubt, please check it. Here it will come 2V by how much? 2 into L plus 2E it will come. What about this? 3E divided by how much? 2 into L plus 2E it will come. Understood? Every value is important. Clear? Now one question of the day for you. Will you do? And same concept what you have learned, you have to do it. Write harmonics. Write harmonics for below string. It is called a sonometer. String or sonometer. Sonometer means one string taut between two rigid boundary. Its length of the string is L meter, students. Is my point clear?
Yes, sir.
And you people have to, velocity of the transverse wave is V. What you have to find? Same sequence, harmonics you people have to find. Is it clear my point? Okay, that is the question of the day. Right. Okay, students, that's all today. Try that question of the day and send in group. I will comment. Try it easily. You will get. Try with end correction and without end correction. Understood? Okay. Thank you, friends. We will meet tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you, sir.